All right, guys, I'm going to talk about the Jigsaw. This is the Jigsaw. As you can see, it's got a blade right here in it. I'm going to depress this little trigger. Is going to let me take it out. If you can see the teeth on the blade, that means it's probably good for wood. If it's super fine, it's probably more for metal, maybe plastic. I'm going to depress that blade again, and you can just slide it in, and it locks in there. It's really nice. On the Jigsaw itself, you can also adjust the feed stroke. So when it goes, it doesn't just go up and down. It kind of goes like this and it's working ahead. You can adjust how much it's going to do that, right? So 0 is none, and 3 is pretty intense. I usually just kind of go with 0 unless I'm going to cut something really thick. You can also miter this, so you can make this go this way and that way, but you need an Allen, or no, you just need a screwdriver. That was an Allen key. So let me check. I will grab a screwdriver and we can do that. So if I take a flathead screwdriver and I loosen this up, then this bottom plate is adjustable, right? So say at a certain angle I wanted to cut. It also has it's got a gauge here, but also you can sort of, there's a spot where it's 90. So hopefully I'm going to get it on there. If I wanted to be absolutely accurate, what I would do is I would use a square to make sure that this was square to something else. I could cheat and use the edge of the table and see how well that works, right? So let me see. Pretty good. So I'm good enough. There's also a dial under the trigger that adjusts the speed. So right now, it's set to go the fastest. And if I switch it to the other direction, that's as fast as it'll go. I'm going to go about medium. Usually the harder something is, the slower you want to go. So if I want to take this piece of wood here and I wanted to just, let's say, round off this corner. So I would just going to draw a line here for myself so I can see what I'm going to do. What I want to do is I want to take it, I want to clamp it. I want to clamp it real nice and tight so it doesn't move on me. And one of the main reasons I want to clamp it is so that I don't cut my hand, right? If I'm holding it, it's going to be more likely that I will cut myself, right? Than if I'm not holding it. Also, I want to make sure that I'm not going to cut into the table. So I got to move here real fast. There we go. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take, make sure you can see this. I'm going to take the plate, I'm going to hold it down on the wood. I'm going to turn it on and cut. Now, like the bandsaw, I can only cut so much depending on the width of this. So since I'm doing an easy outside cut, I can just come back and hit it again. You can also make straight cuts with it. It's not the best tool for that, but it'll do it. So that's the Jigsaw. It's usually in the bottom cabinet in a DeWalt bag.